The world tells you that being a good person is the path to success, happiness, and respect. But what if that's the biggest lie you've been sold? What if your kindness is actually holding you back? Niccolò Machiavelli understood this 500 years ago when he wrote The Prince, a book that's been condemned as immoral, yet remains one of the most influential political treatises ever written. Why? Because it exposes a brutal truth. The world doesn't reward good people. It rewards effective people. Look around you. Who holds power? Who commands respect? Is it the kindest, most honest person in the room? Or is it the person who understands how to strategically navigate human nature? You've felt this disconnect. You've been the nice guy who finishes last, the one who stays late at work while others get promoted, the friend everyone calls when they need something, but who's forgotten when opportunities arise, the person who swallows their anger to keep the peace while others speak their mind and get what they want. This isn't about becoming cruel or manipulative. It's about understanding a fundamental truth that Machiavelli recognized: virtue without power is meaningless. Goodness without strategy is self-sabotage. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are, Machiavelli wrote. And he was right. The world responds not to your intentions, but to how you present yourself. When you constantly prioritize being liked over being respected, you train others to see you as dispensable. And think about the last time you said yes when you wanted to say no. The last time you apologized for something that wasn't your fault. The last time you dimmed your light to make someone else comfortable. Was that really goodness? Or was it fear disguised as virtue? True strength isn't found in dominating others. It's found in refusing to be dominated, in setting boundaries, in understanding that respect comes before affection, not after it. Machiavelli advised that a leader should prefer to be feared rather than loved, if they cannot be both. Not because fear is inherently better, but because human nature is fickle. People will betray those they love when it serves their interests, but they'll think twice before crossing someone they fear. This applies to your everyday life. When you communicate that there are consequences to mistreating you, not through threats, but through self-respect, people adjust their behavior accordingly. The good person trap starts early. As children, we're rewarded for compliance, for not making waves, for putting others first. We internalize these lessons until they become our identity. We believe that our value lies in our utility to others, in our ability to please, in our willingness to sacrifice. But there's a dark side to this conditioning. It creates adults who don't know how to advocate for themselves, who feel guilty for having needs, who believe that self-care is selfish, who confuse being used with being valued. This isn't just psychologically damaging, it's ineffective. Because contrary to what we're taught, people don't respect those who constantly yield. They respect those who know their worth and act accordingly. Consider how you feel about people who always say yes to you, who never challenge you, who are available whenever you call. Do you value them more? Or do you, perhaps unconsciously, value them less? Machiavelli understood that humans respect strength, not cruelty, but strength. The ability to stand firm, to say no, to walk away when necessary, to prioritize your interests sometimes without apology. A man who wishes to make a profession of goodness in everything must necessarily come to grief among so many who are not good, he wrote. This isn't cynicism, it's realism. It's understanding that in a world where not everyone plays by the same rules, blind adherence to idealistic principles is a recipe for exploitation. The alternative isn't to abandon your values. It's to protect them with boundaries, to be strategic about where you invest your goodness, to recognize that your kindness is a precious resource that should be given to those who deserve it, not those who demand it. Stop apologizing for taking up space. Stop explaining your decisions to people who haven't earned the right to your justifications. Stop believing that your worth is determined by how much you can endure. Machiavelli's wisdom isn't about becoming calculating or cold. It's about becoming clear-eyed, about recognizing that in the real world, respect precedes affection, boundaries precede connection, and self-preservation precedes service to others. The truly good person isn't the doormat who says yes to everything. It's the individual who knows when to say yes and when to say no, who understands that their own well-being matters, who recognizes that true generosity comes from abundance, not depletion. So stop trying to be a good person by society's self-serving definition. Start being an authentic person who treats themselves with the same respect they offer others, who understands that power isn't evil, it's necessary. Who knows that in the real world, the prince who cannot protect himself cannot protect his people either? Machiavelli's most profound lesson isn't about manipulation. It's about reality. And the reality is that in this world, goodness without strength is vulnerability. Kindness without boundaries is exploitation. And virtue without strategy is ineffective. The choice is yours. Continue playing by rules designed to keep you compliant and convenient, or embrace the uncomfortable truth that sometimes, to do good in this world, you must first be powerful enough to ensure your own survival. Stop trying to be a good person. Start being an effective one. The world doesn't need more martyrs. It needs more strategists who understand how to navigate reality without losing their soul in the process. That's the real lesson of Machiavelli. Not how to be evil, but how to be good in a world that isn't.